Okay, so what we're going to do today is program the DACE EXO Grey remote into a DACE Sprint motor. And now first thing to remember is these DACE EXO Greys are the same remote as the old DACE TM04. So both these things here are both exactly the same remote. The EXO is just the one that is available now, with the black casing being discontinued. So if you're going to program in one to a DACE operator, this is the one you're going to be using. So first thing we'll do is we'll come over to the motor. So this is the Sprint we have here. This will also be the same on the CONDO, some varieties of the Solo as well, and also the Duraswing. So if you have a DACE Duraswing, the programming procedure that we're going to go through today is exactly the same, because it is essentially the same board. So you take this little black jumper pin. So in the instructions where you hear it referring to the jumper pin, this is the part that they're talking about. Now on the motor board here, you have these 4 prongs. So you can see 2 at the front, 2 at the back. Left hand side is TX learn, so that stands for transmitter learn, which is what we're going to be doing. On the other side it says TXE, which stands for transmitter erase, which we'll also do in a sec as well. So having the jumper pin in a neutral position is quite important. So if you jump across the first 2 like that, so the back to expose, that is a neutral position, or we've just jumped over 1 as well, that's a neutral position as well. So whenever you're not going through programming or erasing, it's always important to leave it on a neutral position so that it doesn't get programmed in accidentally. So for what we're going to do today, we're going to jump the 2 prongs on the left hand side, the TXL. So we just want to pop the jumper across that. That's now going to be in programming mode. So all we're going to do is press the button that we want to program in. Now you notice there is a light on the back here that will flash. So as we press the button, flashes and takes off. Lets you know that programming has been done. Now, second thing, we'll bring it back to us here. We'll stop it there. Eraser code. So this is if you have remotes that you want to get rid of. You have one that has been stolen or has been lost, you want to delete it out, you can delete all remote codes from the operator here. So what we're going to do is put this across TXE. You'll notice that light starts flashing. So with that slow flash, it just means it's in process, and once it starts flashing rapidly, it means it's been deleted. So there we go, starts flashing rapidly. So we'll then go to press this button. Nothing happens. All remotes have now been erased from the board.